They're saying that there's something. Okay, so spirit, let's see. It's saying there's a jolly good fellow. Somebody else, man, he's happy. He is happy. He is happy. He is happy. He would do this for others, but later on he lived here. And the way he was giving to this property, you would know him from his demeanor. He was happy. Long time lived here, quiet, kept to himself, kind of created his own way of being around here, giving to the generosity of the land or people connected to them, but never giving more than he needed to do to keep on with his life. He kept to himself. He connected with people on the town, but never would give too much, kept private, he's saying. He liked people a lot, loved people, but lifted up the light and just connected here for he really big energy, had this way of being that was really big. I'm seeing like almost like a farmer guy, but he's a happy guy to get to know because he had this energy of being really likable. Oh, he was likable, all right. He liked people. Oh, he did. He lived here a long time, never wanting to give it up, but he did. That was hard to do, when you come at the end of your life, giving up a place that you had in your heart. He loved it. He felt the good of the energy here and the people who wished better for the world. He sees that in all of us too, seeing the way that you want the world to be a better place. And he gives us this energy of just saying, I love it here. It's gorgeous. Take a look around and see the energy around here, how gorgeous these trees are, this beautiful land. And this property isn't difficult to love, is it? It's just beautiful by the water, and it's hard to know what else you want us to share about it, but we're just saying that it's good here. It's good here. It is good here. He had time to be with family, a little bit, and had this lady, a woman, and he did a long time here because they knew it was good for them to stay. Would have done things with his hands and his figured things out in his mind too, connected with people in his energy with his hands, made things, did whatever he did, but he crafted things by hand for people and was about generously giving back to people what he had made with his own two hands. It was hard to be here all the time, took journeys. I love to see the land outdoors and often took rides to get to other places.
Was he happy, that what his actions resulted in terms of freedom of slaves?
Happiness is not a word. It's elation. It's elation to hear that. I'm getting chills. It's imagine, if you will, the best empowerment of your life is that creation of happiness and joy for not only yourself, but for others long after. Happiness and joy, indescribable. You would not be able to put a word on the feeling and the energy that he created on his own for helping others. His dying words were something to remember, of being connected to that, and you will not want to get it wrong, but he had words that were mentioned at his time of passing that were in the way that he thought he did as well as anybody could in helping the more forward movement of people and helping them to become better as a production of all. He liked to be connected to people who were making a difference, always wanted to be connected to people making a difference. If you weren't making a difference, he didn't need you because he needed only people who were significant assistance in helping to provide aid to others and helping people feel better or become better and be better people, be better people. He would do whatever it took. He would never stop and back down because he wasn't that kind of person. Never was, never had been, never will be again in his soul. He was hard to get to know. Where I'm different is I was doing things to help people even if I didn't have to talk to them. I could do things without having to speak for them, yes, but not speak to them, because I didn't always want to speak to people, not that kind of person, sociable. I like to be independent of myself on my own. I'm hearing lady. There's a lady who wants to speak. She's sort of hard of hearing now. Oh man, she was beautiful, so beautiful. She's talking about the challenges in her world at that time to be seen as equal, not ever happening in her lifetime. She was never equal. She was never fearing the men. Always there were some good men in her life, but she was somebody who was never an equal at all. She was always in the back in the back corner, or just out of the way and not to be seen or heard. She was doing that because she needed to be that way, us helping others or helping out in the way that she needed to help. She was very strong, very loved by her family, and very connected to supporting them always. She wanted to support them always and would be definitely assisting them in whatever way was needed. She did what was needed on the property here to connect and get things done. She was somebody who would have been a proud supporter of her family members, her husband, or people who needed to give anything. She was always giving that something with three with her, three things to remember here. She was a woman who lived life, loved to be connected to people, happy to help others, and she was somebody who was charming, witty, knew her stuff, but in a different way, wasn't book smart. She never got to go to school. She was somebody who created her own energy of learning with what needed to be learned from her own, and like her own mother and others. She was not from these parts. She came back she came from other location to be here and was part of this land for some time, but she was ill and she had time to talk before she passed. It wasn't instant, but she was having this way of just being connected to passing at a time when she was ill, and let herself go with her health because there was not a lot to do at that time. I'm hearing like sticks and trees. So maybe she tried herbal remedies when she passed. Something sad about that was not having time to connect more in her life with others.
Yeah.
What?
The central message that they want to get.
Oh, yeah, let's wrap it up.
No, I don't wrap it up. I don't mean that. Wrap it up. I just hope we don't want to miss something that is,
all right. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, let me see if I can go in. Well,
I've been waiting 100, 200, whatever years.
Three-legged race. Have fun. All right, so we're asking, what is a central message or important message that needs to come through today for our highest good as we're here visiting? He wants to talk first. He's a guy who had this way of speaking. People took notice in the way he spoke. He was very spoken. Well, he spoke out. He was well spoken. What's the message? He wants to talk about a feeling of energy with all of us here. The energy is so gorgeous, beautiful. It's about the feeling that you get when you're here on this property. You get a feeling of energy that is empowering. And there are some that call this energy dark, fearing the worst. Maybe there was just some people who were fearing negative, fearing the worst, and that's always going to linger in a place where there is an embattlement or energy of hardship, which was also a key part of this property. Not to put that aside, but we were intention was coming for the highest good, and so they want to speak to that there's a density in here, and that's not the same as sad or evil. It's a density here. There was a lot of energy of emotion, a lot of people coming together to be a part of a group, and that energy happened. And yes, illness even lingers. They are saying that it's always hard to have this or feeling like it's bad. It's just knowing that it is imperative that there is some darkness in that way, and that is the darkness, that energy that you might feel. But I don't feel that I'm saying as Nancy, but they're saying we feel the power is shifting to say there's group energy here that means to take it forward in what you do, to know that you can come together as a group and create pride and find the energy in how you bring forward power is in a group together, to bring power together for the benefit of all, for good of every single creature, element, and thing that comes together. No one is better than anyone else. We are all together now here in this land, for all of us here together in this world, and the power that we feel is imperative to see equalizing, letting people know that it's coming together to give people a simple thing of power of people together, connecting together equally. For challenges are difficult on your own, and being together more supported is how we feel better. They're giving us more light together to share, that there's sympathy of energy when you're sad and lonely, to find people to connect with and all of that. But also one woman here wants to share that she's connecting here to bring forward more energy for going forward to connecting with more locations. The locations that I visit are kind of having a connect the dot pattern, and it's going to show me on something that has always been a part of underlying message of all these places. It's gratitude for connecting with others in a time of struggle and energizing with us together when there are people who need assistance. You will find there are always people who need assistance, and you are a bigger voice to assist them than you get your word out and help. They're wanting us to challenge ourselves to be that speaker, that voice for others, and creating energy among us to assist ones in need, however and wherever we can, even if it's just sharing a helping hand or a cup of coffee to someone who's in dire need of something to drink for their benefit that day. It's always being connected to happy helping in any way as you can, for happiness is a ripple effect for others to receive, and gratitude for you all connecting here in this place today. Many, many, many more messages, but one thing is sure to be said here. There was a time when it was difficult to live here and it wasn't easy, but they made the best of it, and the best of it is yet to come for many in this world. And we're just saying to you not to feel dark energy is taking over, that there is always light. Light can be found where you look for it, and that's another message, to find the light, find the happiness, and share with spirit. You can see how connected we are, and enormously happy that you've sat upon this bench and taken time to share with us some stories. We'll share one little story of a little girl who lived here. She's a happy little kid. She loved to be here. She says she would run up and down the hills and love to talk and to seek the energy of the animals and the trees here, and lived on her days out just speaking to the wilderness itself. And she says she liked to see how happy she was to just be here with the energy of this place. And that's what she wants us to do today, is to find a little place to just call a discovery, and find a place to sit aside and enjoy the energy here. She's a happy little girl, loved to be with others. She had brothers and sisters, many, but was dark for them. Some of them didn't make it, but she lived her life here for a time and loved every single second of it. She was a little like rosy cheeks, had this expression of happiness always. You would see her smiling, and just like Sarah Smiles or something, that song, Hollow Notes, would be proud of herself. If you could see her now, she's just enjoying life on the other side, connecting with us at this time. It's almost as if she was just a little girl, had nothing better to do than sit around, but she did do her chores and her things that were having to get done, and lived her life here happy. Oh, really happy. I'm getting chills. A handsome little boy with her too. He was playful, energetic, and had a bit of like a devilish side to him, but he was always good too. Played around together and kind of kept to themselves, out of the way, for parents never really wanted them in their way at all times, but especially on times. Are you still here, Spirit? Show me red. Spirit, show me red. You don't have to hold it up. I don't know. Is this... There's energy. Is there spirit still here? Something about the energy here is connecting with us, just wanting to share they are here 100%, but not to feel worried about this device.
Second time they gave me a warning.
They say the device actually can pick up on other things in this area, and to say that is not always accurate 100%. We're going to move to the steps to see if there is something that happens when we get closer.